Previously on Greasy Hammer's factory. So you're probably wondering what the heck is going on over here. Alright, we got radiation. Yes, we do. And this is the point of highest radiation here. We got the generators all built out. Excellent spot for a turbine hall. Alright, we got steam finally. Finally. At long last. We got eruptions going on. Alright, we're going to set up 2 scrubbers in here. Here goes nothing. Check this out, we got mealwood here. Barbecue. That's always welcome. And again, who left the meat lying around? The food storage area. It's deep freeze now. Set up a Draco farm. Alright, let's get cracking on this here. Our transporter here is pumping hard. And I totally forgot that I let Travaldo out. Alright, these guys are already getting started. We got our steam tamer finally up and running. There's a minor shortage of lime. That's the problem. Gonna have to get a lime farm. Once again, this is G, and welcome back to the factory. It's a new year, and we're gonna do some new things here, even though it's been a while. So, let me just go through some of the things we already did. Over here, you're gonna see we got the Draco farm all sorted out. And I decided to reduce the amount of conveyor belts and automation that's in here for the time being. Basically what we got is we're picking up all the eggs and we're bringing them to the top here, and then any excess just gets dumped out here. And then over here we got our main oxygen production, as well as our polluted oxygen to clean oxygen production. Kind of this little temp setup over here with some petroleum. Our hydrogen tamer. And our volcano tamer. Now, some of the things I want to do today is build some more volcano tamers, because what you notice here is we have an additional volcano over here, and there's another one actually on this side. And we'll start with doing the one that's on the left, and then maybe we'll do this one as well. And in addition to that, I'd like to build a lime farm, and I think this would be a really good spot for that. And there's a few other things we want to do. We want to do some of the desal maybe, because we got this salt slush geyser, which is kind of nice, but we're going to need to desal this thing. But anyways, quite a few things to do. I won't get into all of them. You're just going to have to watch the episode and find out. Let's get started. First thing we'll do is I've got a blueprint here. So we're going to set up a little farm over here. And what we're going to do here is we're going to put our pokeshells over here, and we're going to have these mesh doors here and a couple of automated airlocks. Now, I've taken some of the basics from the lime farm that I've done, but we're not doing anything extreme like this right now, because this is just an early version, and we just want to bootstrap it. So we're going to do a very simplified version of this. But then later on, we can build the advanced one, once we get into space and stuff. And then down here on this bottom layer is where the eggs are going to drop. Because, like I said, they're going to go through these pneumatic doors. And if they land on these mechanized airlocks, they'll be open when the critter sensor detects there's eggs here. Anyways, let's just build this and you'll see what I'm talking about. We're going to dig out all this other crap here as well. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of the salt water. It's mixed with brine. Yeah, I don't really care. We're going to just dump it somewhere for now. Let's just have a look here. You know what we'll do? We're just going to cut a little hole right down here. Just going to dig into it. Just like that. Now you'll notice this unreachable food keeps popping up every now and then. Now what's going on here is I got this fridge set very conservatively to 2 kilos at most. And that's just to really keep any food from rotting. So food does not get put into this fridge unless it gets below 2 kilos. And so that's enough for like a couple dupes at a time. And so when a couple dupes pick up their food, all of a sudden there's no food within reach. and it says unreachable. Well, that's okay because this fridge gets topped up almost immediately. So that message is pretty innocuous. We're not going to need all of these compost piles once we have a Pokeshell farm. But it's okay for now. One thing I noticed is gotta be careful with this thing. It's using water as a coolant for now, and then if we use steel, it's gonna raise the temperature by 56 degrees. And you can see the water here is, well, it might take it pretty close to boiling. It actually should be okay now. So let's enable steel. We can get rid of the iron for now. There. Okay, let's see what's printing here. Alright, I don't want to take on any dupes at the moment. Just because things might get a little tight. Alright, we're just going to pick oxalate for now. I'm going to get some more dupes later. Trying to keep it lean. Alright. You'll notice something here that the power is fluctuating. And that's because we're being very conservative with the power feed here. You see we're actually running everything off this puny 1000 watt. And we're capping the current using this transformer, which charges the battery. So when the drain is below 1000, it lets the battery charge up. But with all the incubators trying to run, that's pretty difficult. That's okay, because last thing we need right now is using more power than we have. So there's no rush with the incubators, so that's fine. Once we have more steam turbines down here, then we're going to be good to go. And then we can beef up our wires, split the circuits, and we'll be fine. You'll notice here we got heavy wire up to here, and then here we're pretty much splitting into 3 puny circuits. And that's pretty much all the power we have for the time being. But that's going to change soon. So, in the meantime, let's keep going. Alright, let's mop up this stuff here. We don't need that. And then over here, we're going to set this food to pokeshells. And over here, we're going to do just pokeshells. In fact, we're not going to have pokeshells spawn here, technically. Because they're going to just, eggs are going to fall through down here. I'm going to actually open this up. And we're going to close this down. Let's see how things are down here. Yeah, might need to mop it up a little bit. Best effort, really. Alright, over here we're going to need to put a power wire. Just going to connect it like so. There we go. And then one other thing. We want this area to be 96 tiles. It's 73, so here's what we're going to do. We have all this dead space up here. So check this out. We're just going to build a ladder. This way. Like so. And then we're just going to dig this out as much as needed. And then gradually these mealwood seeds are reproducing. And we're filling this up. And we could technically use balm lilies, but we want to use mealwood because we want more glossy Dracos. So that's the whole deal. Oh wow, we got a lot of extra here. And they're kind of getting hungry. Alright, let's see. We're finishing this up over here. Almost done. Alright, let's check the size of the room. 83. Okay, we're going to have to carve out the rest of this. So that's going to give us 90. 92. That should be 96. We're going to get rid of this door. Let's see. 95. Okay. Let's get this one out of the thing. Perfect. 96. Okay, we're going to set this to the highest priority. And we're going to find ourselves some pokeshells. Ah, here you are. Get over here. Alright, let's see what else. I wonder if there's any more around here. It's kind of hard to come by. Look at that. That's funny. They're just chilling here. Fortunately, they're wild, so they're not going to have any starvation problems or anything like that. They're just going to chill here. And they're not constricted. They got plenty of room, so they're fine. We're going to get these guys later on, but it's fine for now. Yeah, it looks like we got just the one lonely Pokeshell. I mean, what are you going to do, right? Yep. Well, what you're going to do is we're going to have this guy here. And we're going to set this to only find eggs if it's above 0. There we go. So if there's any eggs, these doors will open. And then these doors will always be unlocked, essentially. And then these guys are what? Filling up polluted dirt. Perfect. So this Pokeshell is going to eat. It's going to reproduce. And eventually we're going to have a few of them. But we're starting with just the one. So that's going to be it's going to be a long road ahead. All right, let's see. What about all this? Yeah, I can't melt this. That's fine. Anyways. Back to this. What we're going to do here is we're going to build a tamer for the volcano. So, let me just get that going. I wonder where I put it. These things always have a habit of disappearing somewhere just when I need it. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be our new tamer. We're going to have to move around some things. Let's carve this out. There we go. And we're digging. Well, some of us are digging anyway. Harold. Joshua. And then a lot of these storage bins we're not going to need later, but that's okay for now. Alright, everybody's digging. Now, the only problem is we don't have any steel right now. Well, not enough anyways. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's kind of slim pickings. 0. Now, fortunately, we can use wolframite. So let's have a look way up here. I bet you there's some around here if we look really hard. We're gonna need to dig that up. That's gonna be very useful. There's only a limited amount, but that's enough for what we need. Alright. Let's put a ladder here. Done. Put a ladder over here. Alright. Oh, there's more over here. Yeah, we're gonna need all that. That's beautiful. I think that's all there's to it. So we're gonna have to use that very sparingly. Oh, look at this. It's a little bit stuck. What's this? Cobalt. Not that important right now. Oh, here's one more. Let's grab that. Our final piece for now. Yep, no, it's definitely it. Okay. And back to this. Digging continues. Let's go ahead and hollow out this part right here. And what we probably want to do is not seal this in just yet. Put a ladder. There we can get in there. That should be good. Now, if we look at this particular model over here, we've got this cobalt tiles, and this is meant to just provide cooling to this naphtha. So let's see, do we have any more? We got a little bit of cobalt. We also have a good amount of copper, but we can use copper somewhere else. Let's use cobalt here. There we go. And then we'll put some sort of a coolant here. I'll figure it out. Matter of fact, just for now, let's just put that there. What we're going to do is we're going to put some obsidian ladders over here so we can still get up there. And instead of the steel door, we're going to put a wolframite door. There we go. Also, let's have a look at what's researching here. Alright, rad bolt reflector. Yeah, they changed that around a little bit. So, but in the meantime, let's see what's going on. Alright, we can get the space power going for now. And let's see what's printed over here. Ah, plastic. Oh, we got tons of that. Alright, let's get plastic. Alright, the digging continues over here. We gotta make sure we clear out all the debris here. Otherwise, things can go horribly wrong when this erupts. Doesn't appear to be dormant. Yeah, it's idle. Not a good time to study it yet. Doesn't really matter if we study it or not. Let's actually have a look at this. Yeah, we never even studied this one. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, we get this periodic starvation thing, even though no one's actually starving. It's just a consequence of that, the way that fridge is set up. But it's not an issue. Alright, we also got to set this valve here to 1 gram. And we should set this hydro sensor to above 500 kilos. That should be good. Gotta make sure we clear out the last bits of debris. There we go. And now we can also dig this out. Finally. But first, let's make sure this door is closed for now. There we go. Finally, the last thing we need is we need to get some naphtha in here. And we can also close up this thing here. Set that to naphtha. Alright, let's check. This is 1 gram. It's good. This is going to need some power. Let's have a look over here. We're going to need to get some wires. Alright, before we do that, very quickly. Okay, let's go ahead and research this. Analyze. And we'll see if we can do it fast enough before it erupts. And for that we need Travaldo, who is, let's see, where is he at? There he is. Alright, we're just going to allow Travaldo. In fact, he's not allowed to go back until he finishes researching. There he comes. Alright. Yeah, let's try to get this done as quickly as possible. Hopefully without dying. And then we need some naphtha. Let's see. Ah, there we go. That's only 10 kilograms. That's not enough. We need more. Alright, where is that? Yeah. Pick that up, please. Alright, here we go. We got some naphtha in here. Yeah, I guess I could route this pipe very carefully. So if we... Ooh. It's getting fairly warm. That's okay. Okay, if we just simply disconnect this here for now, and we wire this in. And that should do it. Might as well build the floor here. And construction continues. Trabaldo is analyzing. Volcano is not erupting, fortunately. Alright, the floor is done. And this thing went dormant. That's perfect. I'm going to finish analyzing that. And then we're going to get a power wire in here. Let's use this heavy watt. Get that all the way down here. And then we need a little bit of naphtha. And then you notice here, oil is not flowing. And that's actually causing a problem. So if you see here, we got some real power problems. Ooh, let's see what's printing. Okay, we're going to get that. Get the hatchling for now. Anyways, power problems. Right, we're going to solve that. And also the food is, it's okay, but it's starting to get a little bit low. So what we're going to do is we're going to reconnect the polluted water pipe for now. And we're going to get this thing going. Enable that. Done. Okay. As to the power. So here's the problem. Not enough petroleum. Not enough crude oil. Let's get that naphtha. And then we go from there. So we connect this pipe. And that should be good. Get that out of here. And reconnect everything. Done. Okay. This is flowing. This is cooling. And yeah, we could technically get oil from the other world, but I like this way. Makes it more interesting. Alright, let's see here. Construction is going on. That's good. Get this thing done. We've got 30 kilos of oil, or naphtha, pardon me. Get rid of that. And we can disconnect this pipe. Don't need that anymore. That should be good. And then we want to reconnect this pipe. Done. 1 gram. Perfect. This is good. Alright. I think we should be good to go here. And then we're going to need some cooling for this. But not yet. Also, we set this to below 500 for now. That's so that this can take in the naphtha and prime the pipe. And then we'll set it to above 500 after. Alright, there we go. We got power. What's going on? Disabled by automation grid. Okay. Alright, we can bootstrap that real quick. Not a problem. There we go. Let's look at the plumbing. Everything is running. Very nice. Alright, let's fix this automation. Done. And we can reconnect this. That should be good. Okay. Clean this up. Let's see what's going on over here. This is okay. This is running. Right. Staying nice and cool. Let's look at the temperature. Not bad, not bad. Actually, let's look at the temperature of the base. I want to check. It's not great. Not terrible. You know where that's from. Alright, body temperature. Okay, that's definitely not great. We're going to have to do something about that. Too hot. Yeah. That's okay. The water is just cool enough. Okay, Travaldo needs to eat. So we're going to let him in. We still need our researcher alive. Alright, power should be cranking. It's good. This is running. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. Running at 100%. Alrighty. If anything, we could probably sacrifice some power going to these incubators. That's kind of a low priority item. So let's do that. Let's just unplug this power here. There. It's going to charge up this battery and that will be that. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to figure out this cooling solution over here. It's getting a little too hot, and this is all because mainly to do with this guy. So we're not going to be doing any more smelting for the time being. And what we do want to get is some of this cold water. And it appears to be stuck over here. So we're going to connect this bypass. There we go. That should help the situation. Alright, we're going to have cool water in no time at all. Yep. It's going to help to cool this pool down here. In the meantime, we got enough food to last. That's fine. That's the way I like to play the game. It's like always on the edge. You know, if things are just too easy, it becomes kind of boring and not fun anymore. So you always want to keep it challenging. Even if you're making the challenges yourself and making it harder on yourself, I don't mind. It's kind of fun. Okay, so now this is primed. We can set this to above 500. We're down here. This door is going to stay open and await some magma. And the research is almost done. That's beautiful. Get some more iron ore down here we can mine in the meantime. That's always handy. Let's get that. There we go. And there's some raw iron. That is nice. Let's get that too. Beautiful. There's more down here. All right. Travaldo, are you done yet? Finally. Ooh, let's collect that. That's a nice bonus thing that didn't used to happen before. Nice. All right. Let's button this up. No rush. It's dormant. That's fine. Nice. Okay. Gonna go ahead and close that up as well. It's not necessary unless some gas gets in here, in which case this would be a total disaster. But as long as it's a vacuum, it's okay. But I do like to close these up. Just, I don't know, makes it look nicer, I guess. Okay, so down here, okay, let's see. We got more iron down here. Let's get it. Oh, more iron ore. Let's get that too. Can't pass on that. And then what we got to do is build out some turbines so that when this does run, we got turbines ready to go. And we also want to get some storage in here for magma. But that's not really urgent right now. The urgent thing going on over here is get the food running. So while the volcano is dormant, we'll let it chill and then get this sorted out. So looks like temperature is starting to drop down just ever so slightly. You can see here. It's starting to come down a bit. Let's see. Yeah, so we're pumping cold water. You know, just above freezing. So it's not going to break this. Now, when I say just above freezing, I mean of the fresh water that will be coming out of this thing. Okay, we dug out the wolframite, so that's good. We can do some desal, but again, due to the lack of power, there's no rush with that. What's going on with this vent here? Well, that's not going to work. But this thing we can deconstruct anyway. There's no more polluted water. So this can go now. Let's just get rid of this whole thing. Well, legacy contraption. And let's reclaim the power. And now we'll leave the rest of the wire over here. Might be useful for something. Alright, over here, let's get the power reconnected, I think. Alright, let's see what's printing. Maybe it'll be a bottle of cold water. Or some nice ice. Oh, salt water. That's funny. But we'll take this coal. I think that'll be much more useful. Excellent, okay. Hypothermia. Life is not easy in a colony, I tell you. It never is. At least not at my colony. It's definitely not at the factory. Alright, this is running. Again, temperature is slowly coming down, looks like. Or is it? Let's have a look. No, not particularly. We gotta cool this thing. We need to throw some really cold water in here. So we got cold polluted water over here. So we're gonna need to rearrange the plumbing a little bit. So we're not gonna be pumping water from here, that's no good. That should do it. Alright, and then we're gonna need to set up a pump down here, because there isn't one. Yeah, that should do it. Alright, but we're not done yet. We're gonna need to put this vent over here, because we're gonna flush out all of this warm polluted water. We're just reusing a piece of this pipe. I like to use the snips and reuse as much of the existing pipe as possible. It's like super handy. Probably one of the best mods I've ever used for this game. I mean, it should be standard. Alright, let's see now. Oh yeah. Things should be happening momentarily. It's funny, this guy's fertilizing it even though the plants are unable to grow, but that's the behavior in the game. Alright, we got our first dog bucket. Bog. Did I call it dog bucket? I meant bog bucket. I think I've been calling them dog buckets since the beginning of the series. Anyways. Alright, that's done, so we don't need to worry about that. And let's have a look over here. I want to get the other one done as well. So we should start digging. Preferably this way. So. And then we're gonna wall this thing in. There we go. That ought to do it. And we're just gonna dig out some of the other stuff around it. Alright. And let's set everything to like a regular priority, no rush. Alright, meanwhile over here, things are starting to come back. Finally. Yeah, it was getting pretty rough there. Alright. Keeping it fun and exciting. Aha! We got an egg here. Nice. Okay, beautiful. Really should get an incubator to get them going a little bit faster. But again, due to lack of power, just gonna have to incubate naturally for now. If anything, we need these a little bit faster because what is going on here? Anyways. Alright, the digging continues in a complete vacuum. If you can believe that. Alright, this is running. We need another turbine hole. Alright, we're going to prep to build a second turbine hole here. So we're getting rid of that water reservoir. And then we probably need to clear out all of this other stuff here. Get rid of that. Alright, we're just going to deconstruct this pipe. And we'll mop this up. Not a problem. Beautiful. It's a little bit of a different design. So the vents will be actually submerged in oil. I found that there's this was not the best choice because if vents are not submerged in oil, some of the water will inevitably slowly get lost. So they got to be submerged. This is based on my most recent design of the turbine pipe arrangement. There's 3 types of materials here. We got obsidian using copper. This can be really any metal radiant liquid pipe. And then we got cobalt. Cobalt gives, well, we're working with whatever we got here, quite frankly, because it's pretty slim pickings. But cobalt does have a little bit more heat transfer properties. got thermal conductivity of 200. If you look at copper, on the other hand, yeah, if you look at copper, it's got 120. So at the very last mile here, where we're trying to like squeeze out the remaining heat, use cobalt. All right, let's see what's printing. All right, we're gonna get the hatchling eggs. That should be good. Yeah, materials are a struggle right now. In fact, gotta check on ceramics, see what's going on here. Let's see how we doing over here. It's a bit of a struggle. That's okay. And over here, this thing's churning out as fast as it can. Looks like it's got plenty of clay. It's just, yeah, the problem is we don't have a lot of coal. That's the real issue. And so we can get a hatch farm going, which is something that's coming up. But in the meantime, let's see if we can potentially get any more coal out of here somewhere. There's a little bit. Oh, that's quite a good amount over here. And I don't think there's any more anywhere else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get that coal. Alright, that should do it. I'm going to get these guys to get that coal. And they'll get to it as soon as they run out of materials to build this turbine hall over here. Then they will go and do something else. At which point we'll have more coal. Also, we should add one of these liquid valves over here. Alright, we'll make it out of iron ore for now. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Let's see what else is going on here. This thing is dormant. It's got quite a bit of hydrogen stored up here, so it'll continue to use it. So that's nice. Over here, continuing to run. It's not running 100%, meaning we got enough power, finally. That's good. Stress is manageable. That's alright. And we just might need to get a little bit more power lines in here. That may be the problem. Might have to rearrange the power just to speed this along. You know what we'll do? We're gonna cut the power to the incubators over there. That should do it. And we want these to run because we really want the glossy. The regular Dracos, they can wait. Set this to a bit higher priority. Done. This thing is like pumping oxygen like crazy over there. Or not. It's really, I don't know what it's doing. It's like just going nuts over here. Look at this thing. It's just, what is it doing? I don't know. But whatever, it's fine. Yeah, we definitely have a bit of an overflow of Dracos here, but that's okay. And let's check out this situation here. Yeah, it's a bit problematic. That's fine. Got enough food. Alright, so it's pretty much out of materials at this point, more or less. And so there's going to need to be some serious digging going on over here. And because we don't have enough oxygen, since it's not included down here, we're going to need some Atmosuits. Like, you can see, this is a real struggle here. We got to do something ASAP, but let's see. We need reed fiber. And we got some. Okay. And we got a molten lava egg. What are the odds of that? Interesting. Okay, let's get a suit station. Alright, get that going. Build that out of copper, it should be fine. Right there. That ought to do it. Get some power hooked up to it. There. Let's prioritize this. It's urgent. Alright, well, that's going on. Let's set up some... Let's get some Atmosuits. Just gotta figure out a good spot for it. Gonna build the Atmosuits over here. Yep. Alright, then we're gonna get a vent. I know you're wondering how they're gonna get there, but that's okay, we're gonna sort that out. Alright, now, the only problem is here we got CO2. Like so. We're gonna have a little filter in here for now. I should set up like a passive filter, but this should be okay for the time being, just to get it started. Alright, and then we're gonna get a ladder down here. That's easy. We just go over here. Lots of plastic. And we just go. Whoop, done. And then we're just gonna, once that's done, we're gonna cut this off. But first we just gotta wait for these guys to get the suits, get the oxygen. That's gonna be a process in itself. And we need some power, so let's just hook this right off the main line. Alright, I'm gonna hook this up to the mains. Done. Alright, we'll let them build that. Come back later. Yeah, this is stalled out at this point. That's okay. In fact, we're gonna just deprioritize some of this. That should be fine. And then over here, digging continues. No rush. Alright, cycle 400. We made it thus far. So looking at this, I think what we should do is prioritize this ladder. Let's get that, yeah. And then this can be... Frankly, there's no rush with any of this other stuff. Let's see what's going on. Uh-huh. They're all going over there. Because this is blocking them. So let's actually get rid of this for a minute. Okay. And we're also going to create a little loop over here. And that will prevent oxygen from getting stuck in the pipe. And then this guy over here, I'm just going to set it to oxygen. There. And we're going to deliver suit. But before we can deliver any suit, we need to have some suits. Okay, so they're finished with the ladder. So I think now it should be safe to put this back in. Let's get it in there. Done. Okay. Let's have a look at our suit factory. Alright, we're gonna need to set some orders. We're gonna make them out of iron. We're gonna have Iron Man Central here. Alright, high priority. Get that going. And it takes 2 fiber. We got plenty of fiber. This should be good. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, we're gonna need some more oxygen here. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then I think we can go ahead and deconstruct these. Alright, that should do it. Alright, they're gonna come and get that. And then the only way to get down there will be through the suit room. Perfect. So now we need the actual suits, and then everybody's going to be able to get down here and keep working nicely without interruption. Alright, let's get these pipes done at once. At once, I said. Get down there. Alright, let's see what's printing here. More Drecklets, my goodness. Alright, we'll take that. Okay, food is not dwindling. That's fine. Oxygen is good. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's not bad. Down here it's not very safe, but that's alright. There's just enough for them to hold their breath, get down here, put a suit on, and it should be good. Alright, we got the suits. Somebody please deliver the suits, like ASAP. Alright. Alright, our very first suits. are being delivered. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Let's get the rest of them. Alright, fantastic. And here's the problem. We have no oxygen now all of a sudden. This is great. Honestly, oxygen is not included at the factory. Not even kidding. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a pump somewhere up here. We're going to need another one. That will get the CO2 down there. And then once the CO2 gets taken down, more oxygen will flow down here, and then we'll be able to eventually breathe. We gotta get rid of the CO2 first. All right, we're gonna hook this up. Okay, yeah, we got some oxygen making it down here. That's good. All right, in the meantime, we can go ahead and fix up the plumbing in here. Temperature is good. And if we look over here, this water is coming in here nice and cool now. And this can just be decommissioned. There we go. Oh, nice. We got a sparkle streaker. That's pretty nice. Yeah, try saying sparkle streaker. Like, anyways. Okay, let's see. This is going. Everything's running. Once this thing gets pretty pressurized, it can open up this door and get some more water into here. So that'll be, this keeps it under control. Alright, how are we looking here? Okay, we got oxygen. That's good. Excellent. It's going to take a while to fill these up, but that's fine. No problem. We'll let this percolate for a while. And then we got to get this coal. But we'll wait for the Atmosuits. That's fine. Okay, we got this egg. It'd be nice to have some more incubators. There we go. Just gonna quickly cheese this incubator over here. Just bootstrap this one egg. Get this going. And then we'll figure out something a little bit more permanent after. Alright, it's got storing oxygen over here. Holy crap. And that's pressurizing as well. Yeah. We just got to get that down to the bottom here. And yeah, this is annoying. We got to fix this. Just going to put some airflow tiles. That should fix the problem. Alright, well that ought to do it. Let's have a look. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Still picking up some CO2, but that's fine. That's by design. And then oxygen is coming down here into the suits. We just gotta deliver some more. And we need 3 more suits. How many do we make here? I set it to infinite. And we ran out of iron. That's not good. Okay, let's go with aluminum. Alright, we're cooking. Done. Alright, that's good enough. Oh yeah. Nice. Herald is on his way. Beautiful. Now he can finally get to work. Oh yeah. Alright, you made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. Now you get to see Mary in a suit at long last. Took a while. Anyways, this has been Greasy Hammer. And if you like this video, then smash that like button. I mean it. Click that button. and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thank you for watching. Alright, get out of here now. I'll see you later. Bye.